ain't nothing but a hustle. That's all it is.
Right.
If you want to support a real organization, 0 to
Grassroots.
200K.
I wanted to ask you about the Black Lives Matter, because you kind of talked about it a little bit. How do you feel about Black Lives Matter? Because something came out about one of the founders having a $6 million home and trying to use it as a place to create content or to do fundraisers or whatever, however they said it. And it wasn't something that she openly talked about. She's kind of just, I mean, it just kind of got out. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, hey guys, I'm putting our $6 million down on this home so we can use it for, you know, whatever Black Lives Matter needs at the time.
She bought
But how do you
2 years ago.
So how do you feel about it? Should we be Black Lives Matter? Should we, you know?
Black Lives Matter, the slogan and the phrase sounds good. But originally, those principles of Black Lives Matter, they removed off the website. It want to promote a
alternative lifestyle.
Don't try to put words in my mouth. It want to put less emphasis on the nuclear family. It was saying the nuclear family is not necessary in today's society.
Right.
And this group was founded by several people with alternative lifestyles. And I think it's funded or controlled by some other people who don't meet those same demographics.
Yeah.
So I believe the slogan for Black Lives Matter is great, but the outcome, they have not produced any outcomes. Violence is up, wealth is down, community is still in the same shape that it is. And the only thing they produce is the individuals that's on the boards who controlling the money. They have an opportunity to get rich off the death and destruction and the tragedy of African-American people in America.
But should people be able to sue her? Like some of the victims' families, should they be able to try to get some of that money back from her or back from the group or however Black Lives Matter is structured?
Of course not. Why? They are an organization. They are using people's feelings and emotions to enrich themselves.
Right.
Why would you do that?
Right. So moving forward, so how should people be able to set themselves up against things like this happening? Because I'm pretty sure that the families, some of the victims' families, they don't feel good about how people are riding off of the deaths of their loved ones to make money to do whatever they want to do with the money and not really help the community or help them for that part. And I know people got settlements, you know, from the state or whatever.
Well, I think those people need to, when they get the lawyer, Ben Crump, you know who they're going to get.
Right.
When they get the lawyer, they need to make a statement. Please, guys, if you want to support our family, support our movement, please don't contribute to Black Lives Matter. Please contribute to this fund or so, or go down to your local criminal government, whoever, make a complaint or do stuff like that. You don't necessarily have to contribute to that fund.
Did you contribute any money to Black Lives Matter? And like I said, I don't even know how you contribute money. I mean, I guess you could text. They probably had one of those text things where you can just text a certain amount to this number or whatever, #578, whatever they have. I just don't see that making any difference. Like, you know, if I say I'm gonna send money to this organization through that method, I guess I would think it would be a better way to go about it.
I haven't contributed not a damn nickel or penny to Black Lives Matter. The reason being, on a original philosophy, I won't even been born because I am a male.
Right.
In a original philosophy, they look down upon brothers, fathers, uncles, grandfathers, and anything in that system. So I do not contribute to Black Lives Matter. What I do is support Black people directly, do direct support, but I do not contribute to that organization because it's not necessarily what I believe in.
Right. So basically, people should, if you feel like you want to give, you need to make sure you're doing your research and looking into these organizations and trying to see what they've done in the past what changes they making, what are they fighting for before you just send some money and just forgetting about it. Because I think sometimes that's how they get us. They get us in our emotions, and next thing you know, they have a cash app or have a place for you to donate, and then they just, you know, they take your money and run.
Just keep in mind, you tell me what kind of nonprofit is nonprofit, right? That means they do this for no profit, is able to buy multiple $1 million homes. One home, I think, got an aircraft hangar in it.
Right.
So that money you seeing to support whoever they're supporting, it's not going to the victims' families. It's not starting programs in the hoods like we need them. It's going to those houses because that's how they produce it. Well, allegedly that's how to produce the income, but it's probably getting paid. See, this is how the things work.
There's a lot of different things playing in part.
These people's are heads. So you pay them and somebody else pay them. These organizations pay them to say a word. Like you got the NFL to put Black Lives Matter on the t-shirts, whatever. Some of that money is getting filtered back to the board members of Black Lives Matter. That's how the game works. So it ain't nothing but a hustle. That's all it is. If you want to support a real organization, 0 to 200K. This book would teach you the lessons I learned about finance, and also it teaches some tips I use to create wealth. That is well, I got more wealth than that, but 0 to 200K, that is wealth. That is my net worth. So most people got 0. Let's learn how to get some, and you can learn through this book.
And you put your book link in our what's it called?
The book link would be down below in the products, or you could go directly to me, Brett. It'll be down below in the products, and you can visit Brandon's YouTube page. You can visit my YouTube page, and also you can see what kind of gear we use to make these lovely videos you see here today.
And I guess we should do some more stuff like that, but we'll get into the silver and the gold and stuff whenever the next time we record. But
also, you can get this shirt display for this shirt right here, the UN Census. This shirt shows the problem with African Americans. It shows you how other communities build wealth because they stick together. As you notice, the brown circles are hanging together. The white circles are hanging together.
That's
and even the yellow circles. But somehow the dark circles are spread it out. That's why we can't create group wealth, because we don't come together as one.